Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how I make salmon chowder. This chowder is dairy-free, gluten-free, paleo. In fact, the ingredients are suitable for the autoimmune protocol as well. It is very delicious and it is highly nutritious. You'll need 2 salmon fillets, about 2 to 4 cups of bone broth or stock. I make my own bone broth, so that's what I'll be using. Half a teaspoon each of salt and black pepper, 1 teaspoon of dried thyme, 2 tablespoons of oil. You can use any kind of oil, I'm just using olive. 3 cloves of garlic minced up. I use the garlic out of a jar, so I use about a tablespoon. A can of coconut cream, 2 leeks, a head of broccoli, and 3 or 4 sweet potatoes, depending on the size and how thick you like your chowder to be. Your first step is to peel the sweet potatoes, chop them into chunks, and then you're going to put them into a pot, cover them with boiling water, and just boil them until they're really soft. Put your oil into a different pot and begin to saute your leeks. You don't want to burn them because they can begin to go bitter, so just stir fry over a medium heat until they start to go soft. Next, you'll add the rest of the ingredients. The salmon, obviously you've deboned, de-skinned and chopped that into pieces. Add that. Add your broccoli that you've washed and chopped into pieces. I like to keep my pieces fairly small. And then add all of the seasonings, the garlic, salt and pepper and thyme. Pour your broth in, and you want the broth to be just barely covering the ingredients. You can add more if you need to. I kind of didn't have enough here, so I added a little bit more. You can also top it up with water if you need to, or if you have too much broth, then don't chuck it all in. You can always add more at the end, but don't make it too watery because you are going to add the coconut cream as well later. So I needed just a little bit more to bring that level up to about the top of my ingredients. Simmer that until the salmon is cooked and the broccoli is tender. You do want to give it a stir every now and again, and the salmon will break up while you do it, but that's okay. Once the sweet potatoes are soft, drain the water out and mash them up. When the broccoli and salmon is tender, remove it from the heat. Add your can of coconut cream, which will melt as you stir it in. And then begin to scoop in your sweet potatoes. I almost had too much sweet potato. It made the chowder extremely thick. We do like it like that, but I could have added less. I was just kind of busy filming as well as doing this, so I wasn't paying attention. So as you add your sweet potatoes, maybe give them a little bit of a stir in and see if the chowder is as thick as you like. If it's too thin, add more sweet potato. If it's too thick, you can add more broth or even coconut cream. So mix it all together, check that the seasonings are right. You might want to add a little bit more seasoning, and there you have it. That is your salmon chowder ready to devour. My husband loves this so much that if I cook salmon in any other way, he tells me I've wasted the salmon, and he wants to eat this at least once a week. I'd love to know if you make this recipe and if you enjoy it, so drop me a comment if you try this and let me know what you think. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.